chest and just sleep, baby. You know that I can always tell what you're feeling. And I know that you're scared of the risk, baby. But it feels so good on a bad day. Whoa, bright lights, shooting stars. I give it all, have my heart. Baby, you can have it all right now, Oh, baby, you can have it all right now, Oh, baby, you can have it all right. It's too late, I have fallen heaven bound. You take me there, I try to hide, but I'm right back in your arms. You don't even have to question anything. Time after time, I give myself more to you. I'm giving myself more to you. Bright lights, shooting stars. I give it all, have my heart. Baby, you can have it all right now, Oh, baby, you can have it all right now, Oh, baby, you can have it all right. Oh, no one can ever replace you, baby, I give it all to embrace you. You are the light that I need. Yes, you are the air that I breathe. And if I ever have to live without you, I swear I barely exist without you. Shooting stars, I give it all, have my heart. Baby, you can have it all right now, Oh, baby, you can have it all right now, Oh, baby, you can have it all right. Lay your head on my chest and just sleep, baby. You know that I can always tell what you're feeling. And I know that you're scared of the risk, baby. But it feels so good on a bad day. Whoa, bright lights, shooting stars. I give it all, have my heart. Baby, you can have it all right now, Oh, baby, you can have it all right now, Oh, baby, you can have it all right. It's too late.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope y'all can hear me. Give me a heart if you can hear me in the chat. Give me a heart if you can hear me in the chat. Give me a heart if you can hear me in the chat. All right, I hear me in the chat. All right, cool. All right, so we got a couple things we got to talk about. We're gonna be going live a little more often. We're trying to get it all worked out. But I went to a game last week, and I think we need to get right into it because there's some things that's just out of order, man. And I want the jury to kind of give me your thoughts on it, but we got to talk about it. So we're gonna go ahead and bring this to the stage right now. Get right
That's
into
my
it.
man.
Tee him up, ref. Ref need to tee him up right now. Let's watch that again. Just I don't know if y'all know about this trend, but it's about to be AU season, and I can see this just going all over for the whole summer,
Yeah, that's my girl.
which is crazy.
That's my man.
It's out of order, man.
Yeah, that's my girl.
See, he said that's my girl. He's saying that's my man. You know, the weirdness that's going on right now that's trying to make it socially acceptable. It's just wild to me, man. Everything now you gotta, disclaimer that you're not whatever you think you are. So, it's y'all decide. Y'all tell me if this is correct. Do you think it's okay to say this? I know it's supposed to be a game, and you got distractions, but these kids too. So, let's just go to the next one, man. Let's go to the next.
Oh yeah, that's my man. Oh yeah, babe.
Look at that, man. Look how hard that is. Like, you think it's okay to say that's my man's, and he's not in the men. You can see it. He's not in the men. That's not okay. Right? He went wide left. That's how bad it is. Out of order. Y'all out of order, man. Like, the sweetness that y'all got going on with y'all right now, the spiciness is just way out of hand. Yeah, he laughing. They think it's funny.
Oh yeah, that's my man.
Yeah, I guess I'm not into being something that I'm not. I'm unless you that. You know what I mean? I guess it's a different world today, but it needs to stop. Like, come on, sweet cheeks, cut it out.
Yeah, babe.
That's my man.
Shitting me.
Yeah, Dre, I'm with you on that one, man. Like, you just don't say that to another man. You just don't say that to another man. It's out of order. It's just out of order. I'm trying to keep my composure here, but I just don't see why that's strange, man. That's strange.
That's my man.
And it's working, because they missing. But I guess it will work. And that's strange, man. You trying to focus on the game and you giving out sexual innuendos. That's wild to me, man. That's why there's another one.
Wow.
Shut up.
Oh my god,
Tee him up, ref. Tee him up. Man, it's time to get technical fouls, man. That should be a T, man. That is out of control. That is out of hand, man. Shh.
Wow.
Shut up.
oh my god,
The Asian spin on it. That's wild. That's wild. Put the Asian spin on it. Oh my god. Like, come on, man. Now they got a whole crowd of them doing. He barely hit the rim. This generation, man, it's different. And I know because I coached, and there's different things you got to say to keep their attention. I understand that, but there's time for everything, that's just way left, man. That's just way left. And I'm gonna do a video tomorrow on some other things that I think as men we need to stand up and hold these people accountable, hold these young boys accountable. Because as a young boy, man, you shouldn't be saying things that's strange. That's homo, whatever it is, you could be, look, whatever you want to be on your own time, that's one thing. But when you're disrupting the game for something like that, man, that's crazy, man. These kids put a lot of work in, to now have some sweetness in the audience, getting spicy with them, flirting with them. That's wild. That's flirting. That's flirting to me. You go out of your way to tell another man he look cute, you're flirting. That's what you said. You said, I like you. I like you enough to tell everybody that I'm okay with it. They think it's funny, but they just kind of sliding it in there to tell you, hey, yo, it's okay to be spicy like me. You know what I mean? I coached, so I know, there's going to be a percentage of people that go that way. You know what I mean? You can be whatever you want to be all you can be spicy, as sweet as you want to be. Like I used to say, don't do it on my time. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to get, that's just way out of hand. And then this is just happening over and over and over and over again. And I'm gonna show you as a coach, you know what I mean? And it's passed down from the older generation. So before I go to the next video, I'm gonna tell you this. Any referee, any coach, any man, y'all should be teeing them up. You should make them run for doing that. Some kind of penalty for doing something so strange. We're gonna call it strange because I don't know what I can and can't say on YouTube quite yet, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna limits in a minute. But that's strange. That's sweet. You spicy. You being extra. You trying to make us comfortable. You being extra spicy. Well, I'm uncomfortable hearing about that. And you out of order, son. Anybody that's doing that, you out of order. That's strange, man. You know, but maybe some of y'all into doing a little something strange for a little piece of change. You know what I mean? Some of you do it for free. You know, listen, roll over your stomach, man. Do whatever you want to do. Toot it up. You know, it ain't my thing. You know, that's what y'all want to talk. Cool, man. And I'm gonna say this is gonna lead into the video tomorrow that I'm gonna do, and you guys will see it. I got a couple of videos coming out tomorrow, but this is gonna be one of them. And this is why it's difficult to coach. It's about to be AAU season. You know what I mean? And this stuff is passed down from the older generation, man. You're over a certain age, man. You're not even thinking that way because you don't vibe that way. So when you don't vibe that way, you don't have them kind of thoughts. I don't have to give a disclaimer of, you know, that I'm not something that I am. I don't have to say a pause. I don't have to say no homo. I don't have to say, you know, Diddy. I don't have to say none of that stuff because that don't apply to me, Jack. But I understand, guys, as, you know, there's a possibility for you. You might, you know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that way. You know what I mean?
Shitting me.
I ain't with it either, right? That's what I'm saying. Listen, I don't go that way. So I don't think like that. I don't think like a spicy man. I don't think like that. So tomorrow it's going to be a little bit of what I'm talking about. You can't have a conversation with adults, grown men, without them thinking something spicy. You know what I'm saying? You out of hand, yo. You just out of hand. Now, let's look at this.
And he jumped in my ass, and I couldn't say
on the left.
I couldn't say a word. I couldn't say a word. He had me dead to rights.
Yeah.
And I went on.
You can't say nothing no more, man. Stephen A is not even breaking what he's saying before somebody can say, hey, yo, pause that, man. Over 40, if you're over 40 years old, you should not be saying pause. You're over 35. You should not be saying pause, man. Come on, man. That's what kids do. That's the kid. So now, when you try to talk to a kid, anytime they talking to you and they're talking with another woman, they talking about pause. That's making them uncomfortable. Because I'm uncomfortable saying, like, why do I have to give a disclaimer that I'm not something that you are claiming you are? I guess, pause, man. Listen, play them kids games with kids. You understand what I'm saying? You're out of order. I can't even talk.
In Brazil, and he jumped in my ass, and I couldn't say.
Look at, I'm thinking, I'm thinking sweet tonight. Come on, man. The man having a real conversation. And you, it burned me up because I had coaches to do stuff like that, man. It's wild, man, that y'all even think like that. I don't think like that. I'm over 40 years old. I'm not thinking with my homosexual mind. I'm not. And you could be whatever you want to be homosexual, whatever you want to be, transsexual, bisexual, whatever, asexual, desexual, C-sexual. Ain't my thing, man. This whatever you into. However, I want to have a conversation without somebody thinking that I have to give a disclaimer that I'm not something that I'm, you know, that to tell you I'm not something. Just listen.
I couldn't say a word. I couldn't say a word. He had me dead to rights.
Yeah.
And I went on.
He just telling a story about how he was wrong and the coach was getting on him. But you know, you use colorful language in the era that we grew up in. So we're not even thinking like that, like in a strange way. That's how coaches talk to you. That's how coaches
in
talk
Brazil,
to you.
And he jumped in my ass, and I couldn't.
Listen, he jumped in it. He just got on him. He was on him. He's on his back. Oh, can't say that. Oh, yeah, they gonna say something about that. Oh, he jumped on his back. You know. Well, most of the guys, you know, that think like that, I think they want that train. They want that train to come out on them. I don't know. It ain't my thing. Whatever you into, brother. But we're gonna talk more about it tomorrow. You know, if you want somebody to jump in your back, somebody jump on your back. In Brazil,
and he jumped in my ass, and I couldn't say.
Go with it, man. Go with it. You know what I mean? So hey, whatever you into, that's what you into, but we got to learn to put it at the appropriate time. And if you're over a certain age, you shouldn't have to say pause. You shouldn't have to say no homo, no diddy, no none of that. And we need to teach the same thing to the young boys. Like when you're homeboys, y'all can play like that. But when you're out in a certain environment, we can't be talking like that because we got to get that. We got to get that mindset out of us, man. And that pause stuff, man, it got to go. Because we not like that. All men not.
Kidding me?
Yeah, we don't think like that. We ain't worrying about none of that stuff. We ain't thinking that way. Yeah, man. So to the next time, to tomorrow, man. We're gonna talk more about that tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all check in and we're gonna go from there.